Okay, today we are going to get our Android ID using an emulator so that we can get market on our ZT180. So the first thing to do is go to slatedroid.com. Click on Tablet Wiki. Scroll down to Fix Market for Slates, and then click on Fix Market for Slates. And here's a pretty good wiki on how to do it. So we'll scroll down to Make a New Android ID with the Emulator. So if you have not done this, you'll need to download the Android Software Development Kit. So we'll click on that and then pick your operating system. I'm using Windows. Save it. I've already saved it, so I'm not going to save it again. And we'll go back to the wiki. The next thing we need to do is download a special system.image for market. So we'll click on that. And then click on this little blue box. And it says it'll take 90 seconds. After 90 seconds this will turn blue. And click on it to download and save it. I've already saved it, so I'm going to go ahead and go back to the wiki. And the next step is to extract the Android Software Development Kit. So we're going to extract it using your favorite extracting program. And then you'll want to double click on the new folder and copy Android-SDK-Windows, copy it, and put it in your root directory of your C drive right here. So you'll paste it, and here you'll have Android-SDK-Windows in the root of your C drive. So back to the wiki. It says go ahead and launch SDK setup. So that's for an older version. The new version is called SDK Manager 10.7.2010. So we'll go ahead and double click on that. And when it says choose packages to install, the wiki recommends that you install these 4 packages here. I just go ahead and click on accept all and install everything. It'll take a little while, but then you'll have everything and you won't have to worry if you run into problems later. You can take my advice or leave it, either way. So then back to the wiki. It says after the packages are installed, select virtual device and press new. So virtual device, but you can't see new until you maximize the screen and click new. And then you'll want to type in the name of, as it says in the wiki. So we'll go back to the wiki, and right here, name it Market. I don't name it Market Fix, I just name it Market. And target Android 1.6, SD card size 9 works for me. 0 doesn't work because it says the default minimum has to be 9. HVGA hardware LCD screen density to 160, device RAM size 90, and touchscreen support. So we'll go ahead and set that up here. We'll call it Market. Our target will be Android 1.6. Our SD card size 9. HVGA, here's our LCD density 160. Go to touchscreen support by clicking new, and then this to pick also for RAM size. Go down to device RAM size, click OK. It's already at 96. Go back to the wiki. It says press create AVD, so create AVD, and the screen pops up similar to this one. Press OK, and then press details and note the path listed. So click OK, but details is grayed out, so if we click on Market, then we can see our details, and this is our path of where it's installed. So the next step is to go to the path listed and copy the system image that we downloaded earlier. So if we go to where we downloaded our system image, we will copy it, and then we will paste it under Documents and Settings, Damien, Android, AVD, but there's one step that it doesn't tell you. So we'll go to C drive, Documents and Settings, Damien, .android, AVD. Then you have to go into the actual folder of where we created Market, and you'll see two other images, and we will paste it here. Okay, now back to the wiki. It says close the details window and press start. So we will close the details window and click start. And we'll go ahead and click wipe user data and launch. And now we just wait for it to boot up. Alright, now that it's booted up, we'll go ahead and go back to the wiki. And the wiki says, when boot up has completed, click on Andy, then begin, next, and next. So, click on Andy, begin, next, and next. And back to the wiki. So since you have a Google account already, sign in using your Google account. If you get a slide keyboard message, press Control F1. And so go ahead and enter your username and password, press sign in, and if you get the slide keyboard message again, press Control F11 again. So we will sign in. Here we got Control F11. Your username is myZT180. password. And sign in. And signed in. Here we got the keyboard error again, so Control F11. And it'll see what the wiki says. The wiki says press finish setup, but we don't have finish setup. We have a couple choices here. I'm going to deselect both of these and click next. And now here's the syncing icon, but we're just going to click finish setup, and the syncing icon will show up in our data bar up here. So you will see the roundish sync symbol in the notification bar, similar to this picture here. And we'll wait for it. There it is. And now it's gone. When it's gone, you are done with the emulator, but leave it open. Open a command window and go to the folder where we have SDK and open the tools folder. So we'll go ahead and open a command window and change directory to Android SDK Windows /tools. And then it says to enter this command, but I find it's easier just to copy and paste it, so I'm going to go ahead and copy it. And paste. Click enter. And here's the Android ID. So now to install the Android ID, you'll probably want to burn the latest firmware and use Christian Buckner's system image, and there's an app in there that you can just enter your Android ID and it'll automatically insert it into your tablet without a whole bunch of fancy tricks or anything. That information is available on the ZT180 wiki that I've created, and also you can find that link under the FAQ for noobs and the stickies under Slate Droid ZT180 forum. So that's all. I am the Omen. Good luck. PM me if you have any questions.